Dubious ones, welcome back to another Ultra Pro Wrestling video. First off, I have to stop and give big thanks to all the boys at Ultra Pro Wrestling. These guys giving me a huge shout out here as they stated when they retweeted my last Ultra Pro Wrestling video stating, Mr. Dubs is a huge supporter of ours and always covers the latest Ultra Pro Wrestling news. He's looking to give away a few copies of WWE 2K24 if he can reach 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. They've left out by launch of WWE 2K24 on March the 8th. Please go show him some UPW love and help him hit that goal. So much thank you to all the boys at Ultra Pro Wrestling and for you guys for retweeting this and putting that out there. Appreciate you guys. Al Waster, who subscribed from this, thank you. Ultra Pro Wrestling subbed and dubbed. Anthony Maurizio, WCW. Can't thank you guys enough for the support. And Al Marshall, I am all about the dubiousness. And you, the dubious ones. So thank you all who have subscribed. If you haven't already, as you heard, I will be giving away 3 copies of 2K24 upon launch date if we're able to hit 2,000 subscribers. And if we hit 3,000, then those 3 copies will be upgraded to the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition by March the 8th. So hit that sub button. Now on to the video. I wanted to go over some things that you may have seen if you've really been following Ultra Pro Wrestling, but here we go. This is about the demo and the upcoming demo that we've been waiting on. So here's the deal. We are developing a beach theme. Let me make that a little bit more zoomed in for you guys so you can read that. So here's the deal. We are developing a beach themed event for the upcoming Ultra Pro Wrestling demo. We thought our EWF Beach Brawl event would stand out as it's visually different from all the events seen in other wrestling games. However, because AEW Fight Forever's latest DLC they just dropped was a new beach-themed event, so since their idea is no longer an original concept, they've decided to change course and go back to the drawing board on this. And we would love your help. This is where we all come in. Tell us below what kind of event, pay-per-view arena you'd like to see featured in an Ultra Pro Wrestling demo. The logo created here for that Beach Brawl created by Lucha Lu. What we need to know is that this beach-themed arena is not leaving the game. It will still be in Ultra Pro Wrestling for us to play. It's just not going to be the demo arena they choose. So this just lets us know that they are planning, and if they're doing a beach-themed arena, I'm guessing that this is meaning that we're likely going to see the demo coming in the summertime. I'm guessing that's their goal, what they're aiming for, but they're going to want to create a new arena for us. And this guy says, Steven said, I don't see why they can't both exist. Wrestling on a beach reminds me of WCW. And Ultra Pro Wrestling just cleared up that it will still be in the game. They just really want to stand out with the demo. Now, my answer to them was a little bit more boring than a lot of the suggestions that they've been left. But my answer is maybe, as I said, more boring than some, but I feel the gameplay is really what should make the game feel special. Unique to me would be using their 6-sided ring or their MMA cage, as that's not something we've seen in wrestling games in a very long time. I mean, Fire Pros had an MMA cage before in the past. The TNA game, Impact Wrestling game, back when they made that, had a 6-sided ring. And there are sure some Mexican wrestling games that have the 6-sided ring, but it's been a while since we've seen it, and I really think that would sign out. And I said, if you want it to be huge for the demo, include the backstage area as accessible, that we can access from the ring and from the arena. We can get to the backstage area and have one of their 3 backstage areas accessible for us to play in. Instead of building a whole new gimmick just for the demo, that's what I would like to see, because I know they're already working on the backstage. We're going to have 3 different backstage areas depending on the size of the venues. So I'd like to see maybe a big arena with a really cool backstage, and then just give us a different kind of ring to wrestle in. I think a 6-sided ring would probably be the better suggestion than the MMA cage, just because there'd be more you can do with a 6-sided ring than you could do maybe in a cage. Strizer Tube Wrestling, buddy of the channel, obviously partner of mine on Off the Top. Clint suggested that he'd be building a top circus tent or pool party setting, or even a cruise setting. So even like a cruise ship or something. That would be cool. Assemble, Matt, also friend of the channel, do Boat Bash. That would be very cool. So people are suggesting a lot of cool stuff. A lot of people wanting to see a cruise ship, Jericho Cruise, a theme park, baseball stadium. Anyways, we need to know what you guys think. Let us know down below, but more importantly, go to Ultra Pro Wrestling. I will leave a link to this tweet in the description for you guys to go and leave them your direct feedback. You can also always go to their Discord, as they're always taking feedback for what you guys want to see in this game. If you want to see different move types, characters possibly for DLC, arena types, just anything you want to see in this wrestling game that really stands out to you, something you need to see, maybe you haven't seen in a wrestling game before, go to their Discord, as they are actively always taking feedback for stuff to develop for this game. And it's free for anyone to join. Just hop right into the Discord and give them your feedback. Obviously, you can respond to them on Twitter. I'll leave their socials and all that linked below as well. But let's take a look here at another tweet that they sent out recently after this. So if this, I'm thinking, is tying into that last post they made that said, if you had to pick one, what is your favorite wrestling arena of all time? Now, for me, very special to me would be those college WCW themed arenas that had the pools in them, where you could throw wrestlers in the pool. I said, but for me, if you're going to put that in, that would require a mechanic to throw opponents in the pool for sure. Candy Bomb dropped, obviously friend of the channel, partner on Off the Top, over on Off the Top there. It's like the Backlash arena, that kind of arena. We've got the Hammerstein Ballroom Arena from ECW. A lot of people, the old Hammerstein Ballroom for ROH. So a lot of people want to see this. Kyoto KBS Hall. People are leaving some great suggestions here in the comments, and you should go as well. I will link to this tweet for you guys as well. The old Nitro set. We've got Mid-South Coliseum. So we've got a lot of different suggestions here. Wembley Stadium, the Rosemont. A lot of cool suggestions. To me, again, it's the beach. It's the beach arena, which you can actually see in the Beach Brawl post here. There was somebody who left pictures, I believe. Yeah, see the old Nitro sets they do, where they had the pools around them, where they would throw guys in the pool from the ring. I thought these kinds of arenas were so unique and so cool. Like, just look at that. Can you imagine being able to throw guys? Like if you have that WWE 2K24 grapple system where you can throw them and powerbomb them onto the outside of the ring. Being able to do that into a pool, I think that'd be cool. I would love to see them input that mechanic. Is there any of the other college beach-themed arena, or not beach-themed, but pool-themed arenas? Because they had a few. That wasn't the only pool they had. There was some of those college arenas. I don't know if we'll get any other images here. FMW did a pool match here. Again, very unique. People seem to like the pool, the cruise ship ideas. I'm loving that as well. I would love to see that. We saw the Mall of America just up there from WCW. So a lot of great suggestions here. So I think it's really important for you guys to get out there, and we got a casino-themed one, but I think it'd be really important for you guys to get your input out there to them and let them know what it is you want to see come to this game, whether it's arenas, whether it's, stuff for the demo. Really huge news on the demo here, I think, for us. So let's see right now. This is the most pinned comment from the 20th. We know you've been waiting. As we get closer to the upcoming playable demo, let's take a look at the pre-alphas create a wrestler menu. As a bonus, we've got some move animations. The full version of the video is now available for their supporters, which I've seen. That's about a 7-minute video. So we saw this in the last video I put for them. Where we got to just see a little look at some of the different animations of some of the different moves that they've animated so far for the game. But yeah, this is just a short one. Just wanted to put it out there to you guys to let them know that they want your feedback, to know what we want to see in the demo. And to me, the fact that they put out a beach-themed arena was the idea as a unique arena. I'm guessing that we're going to see probably the demo release. And again, I have no confirmation, no insider information or anything here. This is just my, this is just this is my thought pattern here is with the beach themed arena, you're going for a summertime release on that demo. I'm going to guess July, mid-July, early August is when we'd be looking to see the demo for Ultra Pro Wrestling. But again, don't quote me on that. No insider knowledge here. I know nothing. I'm just going based on the info we have in front of us, and that would be my guess and my hope. The game is supposed to release the full release of the game. Obviously, it's not going to be the complete version of the game when they release it, as there's going to be more and more DLC added to the game over time. But they are aiming for an end of 2024 release. I personally think that might be a little bit soon, as I want to see this game I really want to see it be really, really polished, and I just want everything to be crisp, smooth. I want the career mode to be fully fleshed out, the creation suite to be fully fleshed out. So I personally see this game being delayed into at least 2025, but we'll have to wait and see. They're shooting for a 2024 release, but that demo, especially with the 2024 release, is a hope at this point for them. And they haven't said anything different. I'm guessing we would see this demo probably in the summertime. Like I said, my guess would be mid-July, maybe early August, perhaps even sooner. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, of course, subscribe for your chance to win a copy of WWE 2K24. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Dubious ones, I'm out. Deuces.